It's your mom. She's dying." My mom's friend Linda had called me in a panic to give me the bad news. I could feel my blood pressure quickly rising. "She's at the hospital. She collapsed on the bathroom floor in a store at the mall." I was instantly paralyzed by fear. Emotions consumed my body like a giant tidal wave. My mind was overrun with questions. Why? How? I grabbed my keys and packed my brother and 2 sisters into the car. I broke the speed limit racing over to the hospital, tears streaming down my face, my hand shaking like a leaf in a windstorm, heart pounding out of my chest, feeling like I was suffocating on my own breath, trying to keep it all together for my young siblings. I sprinted into the emergency room, searching for my mom. I found Linda, who wrapped her arms around us. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, but was more just like a few minutes, I watched as the doctor walked slowly towards me, head down, hands clasped together. I squeezed my siblings close to my chest, my stare fixated on his every move, like I was frozen in time. My anguish quickly escalated to desperation as he spoke. And it was over. She died on a Thursday, leaving behind 4 children. The heart-shocking moment where I realized nothing in life is forever, and in a blink of an eye, we could be gone forever. My world had been tipped upside down. I was now the legal guardian of my 2 siblings who were under 18. I was only 25 myself, but it got worse. Because on top of going through the grief of losing a parent, my business was collapsing. I had a mountain of bills that I couldn't afford to pay. Our gas had got shut off in the middle of a wet and bitterly cold Pennsylvania winter. All my credit cards were maxed out with delinquent payments, and collectors were banging down my door. So with no job and only $94 to my name, completely overwhelmed and lost, I felt like the walls of the world were collapsing around me. I figured the universe had given up on me and I was destined for failure. Then bam! As I pulled into my driveway after picking up my 2 younger siblings from school, there it was, a sign on my front door that read, "Your home loan is being foreclosed." The kids jumped out of the car asking me, "What is this?" I went into panic mode as I didn't know what to think or what to do. What was I going to do? My life was in complete shambles. I had to do something, and I had to do something fast. I needed a miracle. Otherwise, my family and I weren't going to eat or have a home to live in. That night I stayed up, giving life a real hard thought. My stomach churned with anxiety, knowing I had less than $100 in my bank account and 3 hungry mouths to feed. Thinking of what I was going to do to turn my life around. I knew about the law of attraction, but I knew there was more to the law of attraction than what we were being told. So I figured that would be a good place to start and do as much research as I could on this topic. So over the next few months, I tried almost every law of attraction program I could find. I read books, I watched The Secret over and over again, and read more and more. Nothing worked. But something deep inside drove me to keep going and to never give up. After a ton of trial and error and dead ends, I finally started to make some progress. Someone in a manifestation community I was part of put me in touch with a person who could change my life forever. I was connected with Diane, a shaman who had trained with South American Indians. She was known as the coach to other manifesting gurus, and her list of clients had included a series of famous A-listers throughout the years who she had helped achieve success on levels most people don't ever dream about. She and I instantly connected, and we had an inspiring conversation. As the call went on, she said to me, "Stanley, I have to share something urgent with you. It's no coincidence that we've been drawn together on this call. Call it destiny. Now, Stanley, I have a message for you, but I can't give it to you over the phone." Now, because we lived on opposite sides of the United States, she wanted to connect me to a local shaman in my area so that she could give me the information in person. As we finished out the call, she said, "This information was meant for you, Stanley, and you have to share it with the world." My body quickly filled with excitement. I gave this local shaman a call, and no sooner had the phone rung, someone picked up. It was the shaman, and she said she was expecting my call. We made an appointment to meet in person so she could share with me the inspiring information Diane had talked about. When the day finally arrived, I felt myself almost running to her front door. I rang the bell with anticipation. As she opened the door, I could feel this overwhelming energy of bliss overtake my senses. She was radiant in energy. It was weird, but I could just feel her presence. She welcomed me with open arms, and immediately I felt like I was home. Minutes after arriving, I was opened up and asking question after question. We went on for hours exchanging ideas with each other. I told her how I had fallen on hard times, and she explained what she had learned during her long journey to become a shaman. At the time, I couldn't explain most of what she shared with me, but I knew without a doubt that there was a real energy and presence here on Earth that could help shape our lives. She then asked me if I believed in magic. I said, well, that depends on what kind of magic you're talking about. What I'm about to explain might sound silly, she said, but it's the real truth that as a human being, we simply can't deny because it's part of humanity. I was completely engrossed, hanging on her every word. She continued to explain that things around us sometimes seem if they are not real or just a story in a movie. She asked, have you ever seen the Harry Potter movies? I said, yes. My younger brother and sisters loved those movies. Her face lit up and she sent me a warm smile. What she said next caught me off guard. What if you had Harry Potter's power to manifest everything you want just by saying a few magic words? She said, think about this for a moment. Why are we taught spelling words? I began to say, well, I'm not sure. It's what I was taught in school, right? She went on to explain and then wrote the words down, asking me to look at them. Spell in words. She said, see, it's right in front of us. Our perspective in life has a huge impact on our lives without us knowing it. That is when a light bulb went off. My mind was blown away. I had never thought about it like that before. I said, wait, you're telling me that the words we're using have spells in them? She said, absolutely yes, 100%. Why do you think your parents told you to never use curse words? Where do you think the sayings come from? If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all, or choose your words wisely. There's ancient wisdom and knowledge in the idea words had the power to create real changes in the physical world around us. Even modern studies in psychology show that negative talk can physically affect the world around us. A recent Harvard study shows negative talk can physically affect the brains of children, for instance, causing impaired brain development. She continued, everything we create begins with a word. Everything that appears in our lives comes from the power of words, she said. You can see this everywhere, she said. Even if you're not religious, you can find evidence of this in ancient texts like the Bible. Scientists know that reality consists of energy that is vibrating, and words consist of the vibration and sound. It is these vibrations that create and shape the very reality that surrounds us. Words are the creator of our universe, our lives, our reality. Without words, thought can never become a reality. Not knowing the hidden spell within words to manifest the reality you're dreaming of is where most manifestors go wrong. They do affirmations and listen to recordings, but never pay attention to the energy and intention of the words they use every day. So what can we learn from this? If our words and thoughts are the very tools with which we create our reality, then surely they are our most powerful tools yet. Surely we should only pick the very best words in order to create our very best reality. At that point, I didn't know what to say. I had so many questions racing through my mind. I said, I think you're right. She replied, I know I'm right, and I can prove it to you. She reached across, opened a drawer in her desk, pulled out a square of white cardboard, and held it out for me to look at. I didn't understand. All I could see was a picture of a snowflake. What am I looking at? I asked. This snowflake demonstrates the power behind the spell in words and the reason words become things. My heart skipped a beat with excitement and my awareness sharpened. Diane told me how Dr. Masaru Emoto, whose extraordinary life and work is detailed in the New York bestseller, The Hidden Messages in Water, proves the power of words to cast spells that create our realities. In his famous book, Dr. Emoto demonstrates how water exposed to loving, kind, and compassionate words results in tantalizing and beautiful physical molecular formations, just like stunning snowflakes. While water exposed to fearful and conflicting human words results in disconnected, disfigured, and unpleasant physical molecular formations. Look at the following water crystal photographs from Dr. Emoto's work. Each water crystal you see was exposed to the positive or negative words written next to it prior to being photographed. Dr. Emoto taught us that water is a living conscious energy that human words can and do affect. And there's more. This was the missing piece I'd been searching for. I finally discovered how words in our minds become things. Our bodies are approximately 60% water. So what affects one water molecule in a lab must absolutely affect the billions upon billions of water molecules in our bodies. I discovered that words said silently in our minds are calling forth the spell in words. It's like holding Harry Potter's magic wand and using it to cast a spell. The hidden vibrational power in words triggers the conscious emotional energy in your body, which drives action and manifests your reality. What if the words you're using on a daily basis are having a negative impact on your life? And what if I could show you how to harness the power of certain magic words to manifest anything you wanted just by using techniques taught in this video? You'd want to know, right? Your words are so much more powerful than you may have realized, and they have the ability to change your life immediately. As soon as I learned the power of words, my life did a 180. I started noticing small changes right away, like having more money in my pocket and having enough for what I needed to buy. And then things started to snowball. Within 3 months, I got my dream job, published my first book, paid cash for a new car, and paid off all my debt. My life started shifting so fast, it was like I was living in the Matrix. I started to understand the absolute power of manifestation by simply adjusting the words I used in my everyday life. Every single person I have taught this to has magically changed their life in no time at all. All this success was down to the magic of knowing how the spell in each word I say to myself silently manifests the results I want to see in my life. Using the spell in words to create new abundant realities quickly became my life passion. Magic words are responsible for transforming my life beyond what I could ever imagine is possible. But it didn't just work for me. Friends, family, and others from 19 to 79 started to use these magical spells and words, and again, they raved about the results. Like my Uncle Ray, who was just hitting retirement and lost his nest egg with a bad investment in the financial collapse back in '08. He used spell and words to recoup his retirement fund times 10 in less than 12 months. Then there was 43-year-old Susie, who had been through a nasty divorce that left her with nothing but a suitcase full of clothes. She used these magic words to transform financial burden into plentiful abundance in less than 12 months. Or Letitia, who always felt like she was down on her luck. She used the universal spell in words to speak directly to the forces of the universe, using the universal language it simply can't resist, literally forcing the universe to give her the profound transformation, peaceful bliss, and abundant wealth she craved. And because they had seen the profound effect of these magic words, they all ganged up on me and told me I had to share these secrets with the world. It was my duty. That I had a responsibility to help as many people as I could who are, for whatever reason, not getting the rewards they richly deserve from the universe. So that is what I did. It felt right. I spent months taking all my scribbled notes from the shaman, all the magical spell and words I discovered, all the other ideas and proofs I had put together, and turned them into one simple, easy-to-follow program, a sort of holy grail of manifesting, like no other. I ended up calling the program the Language of Abundance because it helped regular, ordinary people speak to the universe directly using powerful magic words that effortlessly manifest anything they wanted in life. This brings us to now, and leads me to asking you one very important question. Are you ready to give up what you think you know about manifestation and learn the actual truth? If you're still watching this video, it means the answer is yes, yes, yes. This is why I'm giving you this one chance to change your life forever. See, if you're looking to skyrocket your monthly income, the Language of Abundance will give you all the tools you need to do just that. Although money cannot buy happiness, it can buy you a new home, a new car, or take you on the vacation of a lifetime. It can give you the security and freedom to live without the stress and worry of mounting bills. And it can give you the time to enjoy more of whatever brings you true joy and happiness. The language of abundance reveals the secrets behind the power of spell in words, so you can speak your way to a life filled with everything you want the most. And the best part is, there's no long book to read or an overwhelming course that takes you hours and hours to get through. You can begin to achieve the life you desire and deserve right away. Welcome to Discover Manifesting's best-kept secret of using words to create your dream life. It's the reason I've mastered the ability to manifest anything I want. It's the negative to positive magic that automatically deletes limiting words from your vocabulary and replaces them with empowering words that force the universe to deliver your desires. I was shocked at how many negative words I was using without even knowing it. And let me assure you, there's nothing out there like the language of abundance. There is nothing in the abundance community today that goes into detail like the language of abundance on how to attract the life you're dreaming of. No other program is as fast and easy at shortcutting your journey to your dream life by using the power of words. You'll be shocked at how powerful this is for manifesting what you've been dreaming of for years. The language of abundance is your fast track to manifesting anything you're dreaming of, no matter what you're dreaming of right now. Want to go on that dream vacation? Buy the new home you always wanted. Manifest a new car or boat, or attract your soulmate. All this and more can happen fast for you when you simply shift your mindset and energy by harnessing the magical power behind the words you think and speak. Anything and everything becomes possible. What would you do with all the free time and money you can attract with the right words? Where would you go? With who? What would it be like to be worry-free and excited to jump out of bed every morning to see what the day holds for you? Using the language of abundance to manifest your dream life is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step number 1. Take a moment or two to relax. Step number 2. Listen to the recordings and let your brain effortlessly soak up the words and energies in these words that manifest abundance in our lives without further effort. Step number 3. Watch as new results start to materialize in your life like new income streams, new opportunities, and vibrant health or energy, to name but a few. You need to act now. Here's why. I like to provide full support for everyone who claims their place in the language of abundance community. This means I'm here to answer any questions you may have at any time. This also means I have to limit the number of people who can get access to the Language of Abundance membership area. If you want access to the life-changing course, you need to act now. I'm on a personal mission to transform the lives of 100 people this month. When I was at the lowest point after my mother died and facing foreclosure, I made a decision I would help people in my situation if I was ever lucky enough to make it out. Using simple words to attract abundance in my life and to help others experience the same has now become a passion of mine. I want 100 people to experience this passion and life change this month. I want you to be one of those 100 people. Here's just a taste of what you'll experience inside Language of Abundance. You'll discover the law of attraction's best-kept secret. It's the reason I've mastered the powerful ability to manifest anything I want. It's the negative to positive magic that automatically deletes limiting words from your vocabulary and replaces them with empowering words that force the universe to deliver your desires. Tired of being stuck under a pile of financial burden? I can't wait to show you the money mantra. I'll show you the money words that will help you become comfortable with the language of financial abundance so you'll speak it automatically. This is the mantra I use myself to reverse the foreclosure on my house, get out of $43,000 in debt, earn more, and provide a great quality of life for my siblings. What about the hidden meaning of your words? You'll discover a powerful exercise that will help you understand the specific hidden meaning certain words have just for you. Knowing the secret behind these words is the first step if you want to align your destiny with the universe. Are you struggling to raise your abundance vibration? I'll reveal the theory of the emotional attraction state that will literally shatter all your resistance overnight. You'll find out how intensifying your vibration using different types of words can change your emotional state to attract abundance. It's kind of like having a mood ring for manifestation that shows you when your vibration is primed for abundance. What's more, it will also fill your body, mind, and soul with positivity so you feel great both inside and out. Ever wondered how money-making ideas seem to flow to some people nonstop, while other people struggle to find even one? I've had so many profitable ideas and life-changing opportunities pop up since I cleared my vocabulary of what I call blockers. And it's these word blockers that hold back most folks from attracting what they want. The power of magic words opens a clear path between the universe and your desires. My simple process shows you how step by step. Now, if you've ever tried to manifest just a little extra money for the holidays, but found yourself falling even further into a hole of debt, then you'll love my magic money words that unblock the money part of your brain. These powerful phrases will take you on a journey from lack to blossoming abundance that you can share with your loved ones. Do you know about the power of the written word? Written word power and the universe have a special connection that makes wishes come true. Use it to awaken your natural ability to attract and manifest anything you want. Whether it's that SUV you've had your eye on, or the beautiful lake house you've always wanted, or even to heal a part of your body that's been causing you pain. This technique gives you the power to become more in line with your destiny. Next up, you'll find out how to amplify your daily habits with magic words. Do you sometimes feel like you can't manifest anything, even after you've tried everything those gurus have told you to do? I know, I found it extremely frustrating. Luckily, I came up with an easy-to-apply technique for daily abundance that connects powerful magic words to your daily habits and increases your abundance manifesting powers. You'll also learn the controversial method that a burned-out single mother from Jacksonville used to transform her limiting beliefs and attract all the wealth her family ever needs. She grew up poor and struggling, and at 40, just like her parents before her, she figured that she would be poor for life. Then this incredible thing happened. She listened to these short audio tracks, put them to work immediately, and eliminated toxic and negative words and thoughts for good. It was life-changing for her, and it will be for you too. The next technique is a special one, and I know it will deliver some powerful aha moments you might not have noticed before. In this recording, I'm going to connect you with your intuitive success through the use of magic words. The words you now speak will elevate your success in any area of your life that you feel is lacking. Better still, no need to worry if you're doing it right, because you will be. Get ready to claim your power of creation. There are magic words for every action, one of which is commanding power from the universe. I'm going to show you how to connect you with your creative power through the use of magic words. The words I speak will take you on a journey from powerless to powerful. Listen, I could keep going, but I think you're beginning to paint a clear picture in your mind of the amazing life awaiting you. When you've got the language of abundance working for you to build wealth, security, and freedom. So how much would it be worth to you to be able to make every one of your dreams come true and not have to deprive yourself of things you truly want in life? How much would it be worth to you to wake up each day knowing that you and your family are taken care of financially, without ever again having to be burdened by mounting debt, overdue bills, and an empty bank account? Just think about that for a second. What would it be worth to secure in the knowledge that you and your loved ones are taken care of for life? $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 or more? I mean, could you really even put a number on it? Well, don't worry. You're going to experience all these incredible changes and more for not even close to what you're thinking of what you'd happily pay. This isn't about money for me. This is about knowing what it feels like to unlock the true power of being a human being and start living a life filled with divine abundance. It's about having lived through the endless pain, frustration, and desperation of going through my mom's death, being stone broke, losing my business and home, and not being able to do anything about it. I do not want you or your family to suffer any longer the way I did. I've been blessed to have stumbled upon these magic spell-in words, and I use them to harness the immense power of the universe every day. All I care about is getting them into the hands of as many people as possible so that it can help. That's why I'm not going to ask for $497, which I was recommended to list a program at. The last thing I want is for the price to stand in your way. So even though I'll be forced to charge a minimum of $297 for the Language of Abundance program in the upcoming days just to cover costs, you won't have to pay that today either. You won't even pay half that. Right now, today, on this page only, you can get the complete course for the simple one-time fee of just $27. But I must warn you, any delay or inaction here will cost you. The price of not acting today means you'll miss out on the opportunities to harness the power of the spell and words to manifest a new dream life. Don't spend another minute with less abundance in the form of money, happiness, health, or love than you deserve. That said, I'm only able to guarantee the special pricing for today. After all, my publishers are super conservative. Their job is to look after my best interests, and they already know the power of this course to dramatically change every person's life who takes action today. If you want to get the language of abundance at the lowest price, then today is the day. This is a no-brainer. And this small investment in yourself is nothing compared to the financial wealth you're going to receive once you take this course. And just let me be super clear about a few things. You'll never be able to buy Language of Abundance cheaper than today, and it will never be available for purchase at any other website or store. I'm only able to offer today's incredible offer because I've eliminated many of the manufacturing costs so that you can download the program directly to your phone, tablet, or computer right away. And listen, because I'm so confident that you will experience more profound, life-transforming results than anything you've ever purchased before, I'm not just promising the results, I'm going to completely guarantee them. That's right, to make it even easier for you to join right now with confidence, I want to tell you about my 60-day, no questions asked money-back guarantee, which puts all the risk on me. Here's how it works. I'm going to give you 60 days to put Language of Abundance to work for you and try out my program. In the unlikely event you don't see any positive changes in your life, you can just send my friendly customer support an email and they will issue a 100% full refund. I want you to not only make the best decision of your life, but I also want you to have complete confidence that this is the right product for you. I know that within hours of making your purchase, you're going to be so happy and excited that you just took action on something that's going to change your life for the better. Now, I'm sure you'll agree this offer is an unbelievable value, and you're probably ready to get started. However, before you do, and make sure you have everything you need to succeed, I added 3 bonus abundance receiving gifts, $148 value, yours absolutely free, so you can manifest your desires even faster. Your first bonus is the Make Your Dreams Come True audios and ebook package. You get 6 specially crafted audio tracks that will open your mind to opportunity, wealth, and love, while also developing a newfound confidence and vibe that will live in you on your journey to abundance. All you have to do is press play. Bonus number 2 is all about developing courage. It takes courage to embrace change, but change is essential if you want to experience a new reality. This handy tool helps you develop the courage to embrace change as it happens, with excitement instead of fear. The third bonus I know you will adore is my Happiness Mantra Blueprint. Discover what happiness really means and how to experience more of it in your life. There's a formula for happiness and it's attainable for everyone, including you. You'll get these 3 bonuses for free when you take action today. So the way I see it, you've arrived at a fork in the road. A crossroad that means you have a choice to make right now, one that can completely change your life forever. Stop for a second and think about the words that are going through your mind at this very moment. Those words are the reason you landed on this page. The universe has put a huge eye-opener in your path. What if this is the chance of a lifetime to help you connect all the pieces of your lifelong puzzle? You can, of course, stick to what you're doing now. You can carry on doing what you've always done, keeping your fingers crossed that things will somehow work themselves out, that you'll manifest a new home you've always wanted, the extra money for that dream vacation, or to be debt-free, a more enjoyable and satisfying life packed with love and joy, that you won't continue to feel stuck the way so many other people do. And if you take the wait-and-see approach, I wish you all the best. But I want to remind you there is choice number 2, a new reality that has been chosen and celebrated by thousands of like-minded men and women who've been at the same crossroad before. I think you realize that you deserve to be happy and winning now, that you want the best for your life right now and in the future, and wake up to the fact that it's happening right now. Or will you let it pass you by, The chance to seize your dreams, your desires, your answer to all the failures and frustrations. Are you prepared to miss that chance and allow the rest of your life to move on without you, while you just take a back seat and watch until it's too late? Are you willing to allow all those golden chances at manifesting money, love, security, happiness, freedom, and everything good into your life become just dreams lost in the wind? Don't let that happen to you. This is your big chance right now. Think for a moment. Who else has explained the true power of words like this before to you? Nobody has, right? That's because everyone you come in contact with is repeating the same pattern as you. Our language contains the magic words that can transform our lives forever. Just by watching this video, your understanding will have changed. Action is one of those words that hold a lot of magic. Think about what this word really means. Remember what taking action meant in my life. Action is movement, and without movement, nothing happens. Action drives transformation. So hit the Add to Cart button below this video right now and make the best decision of your life. You've learned today that the words you're thinking and speaking in every moment of every day are affecting your life. What do you say to yourself? What do you say to others? What reality are you crafting for yourself? Words, in my not-so-humble opinion, are the most inexhaustible source of magic. Albus Dumbledore, Harry Potter. Why would you want to keep living your current reality when you have the power of Harry Potter to choose a new one? You've always had the power. You just didn't know it was there. Until now. You were destined to land on this page today, so I could shed light on the magic words that have been right in front of you this whole time. If you're resisting taking action, then this program is a must for you, because your self-talk has probably been holding you back for years. I get it. It took me years to understand the true power of spell-in words. But I have to say, when the day came and I was able to turn it all around, my life did a complete 180. That is why I'm confident that within just a few hours of making your purchase, you're going to see results. I truly believe that with all my heart. Just like the director of the movie says, action. This is the time to take a starring role in your life. Now is the time to harness the power of magic words and become the shining star of your own Harry Potter movie. After all, you've been through so much. You deserve it. And remember, you're covered by my personal 60-day money-back guarantee. So click the Add to Cart button below, join the community, and start using the language of abundance today. I'll see you in the members area.